Okay, folks, we're here at the Highway 100, Hillsbury area, New River. Got Don, and he's got this boat ramp. You just got to pay to use it. Put your money in there and hang a placard on your mirror. And he's going to have some camping spots coming up and everything else. So
Camper sites and
Camper
another
sites.
gear.
Yep.
Yeah.
He got wiped out by Helene. Still keeping things going, and he's got this available for people to use, so that's a big deal. So if you're up in this area, give him some love. Come by, rent a camper site, use the shuttle, get these people back on their feet. But hey, man, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
The shuttle ride is complete. We are now at Riverside boat launch, and looks like they did a controlled burn down there. I hope it was controlled. It was definitely a burn. But yeah, so we're gonna drop stuff here and start our trip. Oh man, what a beautiful day. Just as beautiful as the last day I was here, and I was staring into those same little riffles and glints of light, wondering what it looked like down there. So it's fun to come back and connect the dots, start where you left off. I hate leaving a river unexplored. All right, folks, in case you didn't know, I love this P&H hammer. Look how clean the cockpit is. A little food, a couple things behind the seat, but otherwise, it's all in there, nothing on the deck, front or back. I'm working with this. I'm trying to come up with a way to mount my my Boommaster 5000, the tail boom camera. I got an idea, didn't have time to make it work this time, so stay tuned, we'll have something coming shortly. Alan's ready. This will be his first time in the kayak camping mode with a hammer.
Absolutely, looking forward to this.
How does it feel?
It feels fantastic. To be honest with you, I kind of feel like I'm cheating on my Yukon.
It does feel that way the first
does.
time. All right, so we're all packed up. Beautiful day. 40 or so miles to my truck down there on Highway 100. To be honest, neither one of us really studied the map, really know the mile count.
There's a map?
We're just winging it. We just know we got to make about 40 miles, and we're just gonna take it as it comes. I think there's 1 or 2 dams we have to portage up here. Not far from here is the first one at Fry's Dam, I think they call it. And then there's another dam. We'll get there when we get there, and we'll portage when we get there. Sometimes that's part of the adventure, is just not knowing. So that's what we're doing this weekend. And yeah, I'm excited. It started with a phone call at 8 o'clock on Friday night, and by Saturday morning, we were on the river. We were both looking forward to a weekend of adventure, and on a river we haven't paddled, and on one we hadn't really done much research. We wanted to keep the adventure high, so we kept our information low. That's what we set out to do, and this is how it went. Sweetwood Smoking Company, USA. The Fatty Original. Pretty good, folks. It's pretty good. So we are roughly 8 miles in. That was a fun little series of little ledges and shelves. It's getting really pretty. A lot prettier than it has been, so yeah. What do you think, Alan?
Give me more of it.
All right, came around this beautiful corner and then the current just dried up like out of nowhere. And I made the comment that it feels remarkably like backwater to Fry's Dam. And like we know it's up there, but we don't know the distance to it or whatnot. And Alan cheated and looked at his GPS and we are about a mile from the dam. So really pretty corner back there, like very peaceful. And then I started noticing lake birds instead of river birds. And our speed significantly dropped. It's just gorgeous here, but definitely in the first backwater to the first dam. So we get that to look forward to. Everyone loves a portage. I think it's on river left. That's all I know about it. Let's go find out. I think I see mist at the water level, and that's the roof of a house on the other side of the river below the dam, so over the horizon line. So we're not far. Should be a river left portage, hopefully a short one. We will soon find out. Man, that's like at least 20, maybe 30 feet. Yeah, I might just take my chances on the dam. We need a truck. We're gonna have to get a truck. I mean, we could do it, but that would just be dumb. I mean, it almost looks like it's around there.
Right where that car just came by, is there a way down to the water?
That's what I don't know. I think it's like down there, where the park area is.
Yeah, it seems like some blacktop down there. This road probably turns and goes back that way. That's gonna be a mile.
Well, that's a bit of a portage there, all the way around to that park way out there beneath the white building, if it even picks up on there. Total walk will be at least a mile. They got this whole thing gated off, and it's got a sheer cliff on the other side of the river. And I'm saying the dam is at least 30 feet, I'm guessing. So there's no safe way to do that over there. So what we're gonna do is go down here, look like the trail right here, haul the boats up to here, and then try to thumb a ride. All right, that'll work. Yeah. Whew. That was fun.
Yep.
Having fun now, baby. Woo! We're way up off the river for a portage, bro. Love it. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start walking and thumbing, and Alan's gonna start thumbing from here, and we got our radio so we can coordinate. There's a town up here, they run shuttle service, but there's no service here on the phone to get them, so I'm gonna start walking down that way until something happens. Either we get a ride with a truck, or I find this shuttle service and you know, something happens. So here we go. Let's have a little fun. All right, when you come around the top of the corner, I walk back. I'm up on top of the hill. So slow down, and you can pick me up. I'll jump in the back. That's what I'm talking about. Much better. like this place.
Hey, this is like
Perfect. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. All right, folks, we were at the world's best river angel. Steve Moore made our day, saved our backs. Always great to meet the people in these little towns that help you out. So, man, we appreciate it. All right, there's the dam way up there. Solid half-mile away. That'd have been a terrible, terrible portage. I wish I had my sea tug. We'd have been set, but I didn't bring it because I didn't expect this. But hey, sometimes when you don't plan, it just makes for a better story later. The Windy River Cafe. I hope it's open. It looks pretty good. All right, Windy River Cafe. We got the burgers, the French fries, a couple drinks, and I think it's going to be a good afternoon after all. About a 200-yard walk to Allen, and then lunch. All right, folks, Windy River Cafe. Hitting the spot. Got the hammers in the grass, taking a break. I'm taking a break. Funny story, I was waiting for the food in there. I was still pretty hot from running that portage. My butt was kind of sweaty. And I remember when I stood up, I stuck to the chair, and I remember, it's a warm, sticky, sweaty chair. And as soon as I got my food, a family came in right behind me, and the guy said, sit wherever you like. And they beelined to that. The lady sat down, and she goes, oh, someone was just sitting here. I looked down and ran. She probably figured it out, but anyway, today's Riverside chat. Oh man, lunch was right on time. What an unbelievable place for a picnic. This little park is just really pretty. Never been here before. Cool little town. Seems like it's a lot of good folks around here. About 2 miles down that way is a low water bridge, and apparently there's a store there. It sells goodies and snacks, and might be a cool place to just pop in and check out on the way through. We'll see how we feel, but I think it's about time to slide back in the water, start making miles again. Fabulous little picnic site. Now we make some more miles. It looks slow. So this is the fabled low water bridge here outside of Fry's. There's an access here, and apparently there's some kind of store with food. So if you're on a trip and you need food, this might be an option. I mean, oatmeal cream pie would be good, you know. Oh, think they got moon pies? The new Riverside store and deli.
Run up there and find out real quick?
Might as well see if we got a moon pie. So we got Alan up here at the new Riverside store and deli, looking for moon pies because that sounds good, and maybe a Gatorade. We really don't need anything. We almost never do, but
we do try our best to come frequent these shops and these stores that are along the river, because it just helps out to have them there. And these people are trying to make their living, especially in times like after Helene, where they just get wrecked and have their stuff destroyed and taken away. So if they've got something to offer, a river journey. Oh, say again?
Count them. The only thing is, they're all chocolate. It doesn't have the, I guess, the regular marshmallow. They didn't have anything but the chocolate.
Chocolate on chocolate. Moon pies. It sounds like a party. Woo! Oh man. Yes. This will be good on our next portage. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Man, that's like a hamburger sized moon pie.
Isn't it though? Double decker.
All right, there's something I've learned as an experienced riverman. When you have a freshie moon pie straight out of the store, you gotta eat it while it's fresh. Oh, nope, that's normal.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It was just chocolate on the outside.
Life's always better with a moon pie. Just don't smile too big on GoPro while you're eating it. It's a nice long view. It looks like there's some gradient at the end of that. Thanks for the moon pies. Might need another one after this next portage. I got no idea what we're paddling into. We'll pick our way down. Watch that little rock. There you go. Go hard somewhere. Feeling spicy. Sure are a lot of ducks right here, Alan. No, you know what happened last time we saw a bunch of ducks. Speed drops off. Water slows down. I'm just saying, we ain't going very fast. 2.2?
No backwater. No backwater.
All those big gradient rapids leading into something that gets all dammed up. Yeah, that definitely looks, I mean, it looks like backwater to me. But it was worth it to catch that section. I think. We hadn't made the portage yet. You need this different kind of scale, though, on long trips, because you can't have the rapids the whole time. You have to view it in its entirety. Our best whitewater runs are shorter than 1/5 of this day. Like, we just spend all day doing them. That's not a good sign. That's a motorboat. It's a motorboat. You have to portage from here. This is 100% the backwater. Banks are getting low. Did you switch it to maps?
Switch by itself.
Oh, you cheater. Yeah, River Kings. What's your name? Ronan. Ronan? World famous Ronan right there. You'll be on the video.
It was turning into my favorite kind of trip. The kind where you just take it moment by moment and you don't know too much about what's around the next bend. Into the backwater for Byllesby Dam, we remarked how beautiful the landscape had become. If you're gonna paddle a lake, it's always better to paddle a pretty one.
So we've come to that special time in our day where we are firmly into the backwater of the next dam, and it really warms our heart to know that there's another portage ahead that we know absolutely nothing about, except that there's a bike trail on the left. But on the upside, it's a gorgeous stretch of river, starting with those rapids up there. Bluffs everywhere, white pines, sycamores on the banks. Looks like about another 1.5 miles-ish of flat water before we get to Byllesby Dam. And we noticed on there was something noted as Buck Dam, but it looks like that might be just on the right, but we don't know. The best part of an adventure is not knowing. So yeah, look at that. Really, really pretty lake, but it is a lake, so. mean, there's gates and lights and... It's a lot of structure over there, Alan.
Yeah.
I don't like the way that looks at all. Looks like a whole building with like fans.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, are we walking around all of that?
Gosh.
Yeah.
Feels like I shouldn't be here, but there was no trail to get over. To Portage. Probably should be over there where those cars are. But how do you get there? All right, so we are on the Portage Trail. It just felt weird, but we were making a good faith estimate that this was it, so we're good.
There you go. Throw some of that weight forward, Pete. Put it on me. Oh, you just dumping water.
Yeah, I got extra water. We ain't pulling an Austin here. Yeah. All right. Let's do little leapfrogs. All right. All right. This is fun, Alan. This is fun.
Give me more of this.
Give me more of this. All right. Man, I have a sea tug that would be perfect for this, and I didn't bring it. And half my kingdom for my sea tug, which is my little collapsible kayak cart. Just put it up, put it on the wheels, start walking. We'd be, well, between last portage and this portage, I think we'd probably be a few miles down the river, because we just hit the bank, literally stick it on the boat, start walking. Don't have to look for a ride, don't have to mess around. And as fast as you can walk, you're you know, making a portage, especially on good roads and stuff like this. So there you go. I've used them before. I loved them. I hadn't been taking them lately, and but I would really like to have one now, but I don't. I think we're just gonna carry them. Yay! All right. So that is one bag of most of my heaviest stuff, and I'm going to carry it that way, carry this on my back, and then that'll make this a whole lot lighter. Alan's gonna do the same thing. That's why we carry these duffels. When you get into a tough portage situation, they'll save you. So much better. Boys, y'all are missing out on this one. I know Austin and Stan and Steve and all the rest of them are like, man, that looks like so much fun. Hey, you need your webbing thing to go yoke and then go around the stick.
There you go.
Now we're talking.
Now you're talking. All right, sounds like another idea.
Yep. The hammer toter. An idea born on the river.
Yeah.
Adventure Wolf Designs presents the Hammer Toter.
Now I just got to market it to all the hammers out there.
Yeah, you'll sell at least 20 if you get all the active hammers.
Who they are.
Yeah. Oh, evil! Mysterious rash of hammers missing.
Fingers are hurting.
Yeah, I think go with the T-handles now. Try the T-handles.
No, the T-handles dig into my fingers.
You know what?
Not yours as much as mine.
You know what?
You got that little thing. I don't have it. Yours has got like a little rubber. Mine's got sharp edges.
What would be amazing for these T-handle scenario?
Yeah.
A pair of paddling
I
gloves.
know, and I left mine in freaking tub this morning.
That's disappointing. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be good, Alan.
Oh, you suck.
Oh, it's like I'm not even carrying anything. This is really nice.
I'm gonna have blisters
This
all over these hands.
really changed the whole game for me. Like, it's amazing the difference. I mean, it's
I gotta take this
unbelievable.
backpack off just for a
Oh,
minute.
what?
Yeah. It's tearing my shoulders up.
I wonder if the front's lighter than the back.
You're not gonna know anything like that.
Alan.
No, you're pivoting.
Alan.
You're pivoting.
Alan.
You're not even carrying the weight.
Alan.
Oh,
I found you out.
you were a friend at one point. What happened?
The portage. The portage happened. You want to go drop these packs down there? Look, Bonnie's going to be so proud. All those people watching this video is like, man, Alan's hard as woodpecker lips.
I'll do it for the people.
And the hamburger tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Here, try these on. These will change the world.
Because these things are just digging in my fingers so bad.
Yeah, I work for a living. I don't have these like women's
Don't go
hand
there.
sleeves.
Don't go there.
I know those keyboard hands are pretty soft.
I used to do construction, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep. Mine aren't as good as they used to be, though. That's for sure.
It's a little better. All of a sudden got heavier.
It sure did. All that weight went to the front. My plan is coming together. Get through it. Get through it. Get me. Oh.
I'll drop your boot. I think
Oh.
you
You want to switch sides?
switch sides.
Yeah, you go to the back for a little while. Maybe
I
the.
mean, I go to the back, but it's still one or the other.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out, folks. Has Alan been playing me with this? Oh, it's so heavy. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this side is cake. But the handles do hurt worse up here.
Yes, they do.
All right. You're setting it down awful hard, Alan. These are hammers. We need to set down. We need to set it down gently. All right. All right. Well, that was fun, to quote the great Austin Wallace. Whew. I know why we haven't done the stretch yet. We'll be back. We'll do this again.
Don't do it without a friend.
Leave a comment below if you want to do this run with us, with a sea tug.
Have a friend on call with a pickup truck.
And moon pies. All right, that portage is in the books. It was a fun one. I don't even know how long that took us. Do you know? Probably an hour and a half.
Maybe about an hour is what I would say.
At least an hour. If you're doing this run, bring a kayak cart. Bring the kayak cart. You're gonna need it. So yeah, but we got a beautiful sunset, amazing scenery, and the river's flowing again. I'm not going to tell Alan that just up ahead is another dam. He doesn't know that yet. I don't want to ruin this moment for him.
There may be an opening on the next Riverside strip.
I like the left entry. Far left, kind of coming this way against those boulders. Coming back to the middle, I think it's going to be good. Oh yeah. Woo! That was nice. I like that. I feel like they got those buoys across the water early.
Yes.
Looks like these buoys are like a quarter mile from the dam. Are you feeling it? All right, so Alan's on the left bank and the truck and trailer is up there that can tote us around, but that's a long way because this is the dry side. And right up here is a sign. I can't make out what it says yet. So maybe there's some sort of access point over here for the kayakers. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. Don't know what's going on, so I'm just gonna go read this sign. It's probably the other side, but we'll see what this says. Got your ears on?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, so that gate is for us and the portage here sign is up ahead. Let me get out and see what it looks like before we commit. Portage here, huh? Hmm. All right, this is it over here. It's not terrible.
I'm up the road.
Just go through that metal gate on the far right, and then you'll see my boat and stuff. Yeah, baby. That beats walking them. Well, we got just a leisurely 500 feet and we're there.
500 feet?
Yeah, it's just a little bit longer than a football field. It would have been 900 feet. Or 1,000. That was 500 or 600 feet right there. Just focus on that part.
I'm focusing.
It's like I'm pretty focused, bud. Hey.
Focused.
All right. All right. Too bad they don't have like kayak carts for us here.
You know, you should just have a rack of them to rent.
Yeah, right here. $5 done. We'll be fine. All right. Yep. Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah, my fingers are still raw from the last one.
Me too. You sure you don't want to like just put these gloves underneath between your fingers and the handles or something?
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Right now, they're burning.
Get them before they get too bad. I got these little loops of webbing I've been using anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand holders.
Nice of you to have those.
Ooh.
Now, let's see how that's going to work. Because I mean, the last time I looked at this, you said that ain't going to work. Oh, dude, can you just drape that thing over your neck? Oh, whoa.
You got one too?
I do.
Come on now. We just unlocked it. I doubled mine around the T's. No, separate. That way it'll space. And I would go with the T handles. You could carabiner one end into the T handle and girth hitch the other. No, the T handles.
Oh, the T?
Yeah. Like the rope behind it. Yeah. So you can girth hitch.
You talking about this or?
No. Like you can watch this. So you take this, just go through here. Oh, gotcha. That's not going anywhere. You have to say that. Then you can.
Now, is that going to be too tall?
Well, you can just.
I could put that right over my shoulders, buddy.
We may have just unlocked it. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, I can walk all day with this.
What were we doing? Think smarter, not harder. Dude, we'd be an hour ahead of schedule right now. Yeah, I'm good if you are. All right. What were we doing? All right. Pack the boat up again, because that's fun. Okay, portage is complete. We are here at this just disgustingly ugly, jagged, terrible put-in. I feel like we could do better here, folks. But it is a put-in nonetheless, and we are in the last few moments of daylight. We've made the last dam of the trip. We are sitting at around 22, 23 miles, I believe, which is right where I wanted to get. So we're gonna push on. We thought about camping here, but it's really ugly, junky, and I'm tired of seeing dams, so I want to get out of here a little bit. I think Alan's feeling the same. So we're just going to push a little bit until we find the next thing possible, and then we are going to make camp. I'm going to eat spaghetti and a moon pie and maybe a Coke, and then I'm going to go to sleep. I'm tired. This was a long day. How you feeling, Alan?
I'm good, baby. Let's do this more often.
Let's do it. And more portages, really, I think.
Yeah, they've been kind of soft.
Yeah. I'd like to see Stan out here. There's a little bit of an eddy here, but there's also a little bit of current. That's the way right there. That was pretty slick. Am I recording?
Yes, you're blinking red.
I'm good. Oh, good. I'm glad you made that. I was a little worried for you.
No, you were hopeful in a different way.
Man, that was the trick with the webbing.
Dude,
What are we doing?
how did we not think about that before?
Well, you mentioned it, but you were using your webbing.
Yeah, it was a different way.
And it just like, I don't know, like what?
The idea.
It should have like snapped in my brain. That's pretty.
Do what?
Use a little bit more than I don't know how far I want to go on this river at night. We'll find something.
Yep.
There might be some scooching I can't see well. Oh. Oh. You good? Is your thing good? Did it break anything? Okay, good. It looks like sand over there, right there. Let's go check it. Home for the night. That didn't take long. Probably paddled 5-10 minutes from the dam and found a river left bank here full of sand and open area, trees, firewood. It is next to the bike trail, but we had been noticing that there's a lot of spots on this side, so probably not get too much traffic off the bike trail. Not worried about it. Kind of thinking this might be the best option. So how do you think? You like it?
I think this works.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's the best thing about camping where no one else camps. Firewood is everywhere. It's a nice fire.
It was the end of a long day on the river. The kind of day where you have to remind yourself that you're having fun. It was the kind of day that makes you realize why there aren't many videos of this stretch of river. Most people take the easier path and aren't willing to put in the work. But as we sat by our fire, sore and tired, we reminded ourselves that the reward usually comes in the morning. fabulous, fabulous night's sleep. A little chilly this morning. Yeah, now the question of the day is, what do I eat for breakfast? I got turkeys gobbling on the hill. I'm staring straight at the sunrise. This morning I am trying this for breakfast. It's the Trailtopia cheesecake dessert. And it looks like egg salad with some ginger snaps on it, but I know that's not what it is, because I tasted it a minute ago when I was mixing it up, and it's good. So let it sit for the recommended 10 minutes. Look at that. It's the best thing about kayak camping trips is Mom's not here and I can have dessert. Oh, there's fruit and strawberries and stuff in there. Oh, that's good. What is in there? Chocolate, strawberries, and grams. So I tasted the chocolate chip and then the strawberry kind of all at once. Ten out of 10. Just pour cold water in there, let it sit, put the grams on there. You have a fabulous sunrise breakfast. Cheesecake. All right, Alan, get your spoon. Come test it.
You gotta catch me twice. All right, hold on. I have to say, the bar's kind of high.
After yours?
That blueberry peach crisp.
No. I mean, you wouldn't walk across the street for a case of the... Yeah, don't grab the orange-handled spoon.
Don't do that.
Here we go.
All right, people. Oh, man. Look at the graham crackers.
You took all my graham crackers.
No, I didn't. It's little two.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take
No,
that.
nope, sorry. So, it's terrible. It's terrible, folks. Oh, 5 out of 5 stars. That's a good breakfast. Took a chance and it worked out. Let me eat this, drink a little coffee, and then I'll walk you around the camp real quick. Basically, came out of that tail race back up there a few hundred yards, and we're gonna pop down the right bank to see what we could turn up for a camp spot. But it was really grassy and bushy, we noticed. And we also remembered that along this bike trail all day yesterday was like a bunch of really good camping, and actually little camp spots with lantern hooks and stuff set up by, I guess, the Park Service or whoever's doing it. So we thought maybe we'll just take one of those, and we started heading this way and found this perfect gravel beach and this sandy bank, low slope bank, worked out just perfectly. But can't really do much better than that, especially as it was getting dark. It was dark. It wasn't getting dark. It was headlamp dark. So yeah, we were super stoked to find it. Awesome sunrise, had turkeys all morning, and the sun is just about to peek over that mountain. Looking forward to that. Warm this place up a little bit so we can get that cold, wet stuff on and it won't be quite so bad. But I think what I'm going to do now is follow Alan's lead, even though we're not in a hurry. I'm just going to start packing up a little bit. And he said he wasn't in a hurry, but then the next thing I see is like stuffing stuff sacks and stuff sacks. Cut. All right, folks, we're all broken down. Did a police call. Got everything, all ridge lines, all the trash, all our good stuff. Buried our fire pit in sand. No fire this morning. That's everything. Glorious morning. Rate the morning 1 to 10.
I'd have to give this one pretty much a 10.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. So we're about to slide off and see what the second half of our trip has in store. Tough day yesterday, but that'll make for a fabulous day today.
These rocks are so much kinder than that junk around the dams. Oh, man. Dude, hold still. Leave your hammer there and come back. I've got to get a picture. Oh, nothing like starting the day with wet feet. And a wet, butt. Yeah. Man, it doesn't get any prettier than that. Sounds pretty good, but sometimes it's just those shoals and stuff. That was fun. Oh man. Oh no! So we had a great morning. Been motoring along, perfect sunny bluebird skies. Probably around 10 more miles or so to the truck, more or less. But we have just found our favorite thing. Long views of flat water. It's the best. Alan loves it. But on the upside, I know what the river looks like a lot below here, and I know what it looks like above here, so I can feel the geological transition into what's coming. Bigger views, bigger winds and turns instead of the small snaky stuff. So it's kind of fun to see it from that perspective. Although rocks would be good and current, gradient. But here's a pro tip: if you're ever on a river and you know it's not dammed up ahead and it starts looking like this, usually it's because it's saving all its gradient for something special. Like an example would be the slog on Greenbrier right above Bacon Falls. So maybe there's something good up here. There's gonna be something big at the end of this, Alan. There's gonna be something big at the end of this. A natural occurrence, I believe. I really hope there's not a dam up here. Oh man, I didn't see one on there. That don't mean nothing. Well, I thought there was two yesterday, so we had that happy surprise. Man, what a flat section of river. I think that's it. Ledge is just around the bend, boys. Without the adventure of the dams, it's just kind of ticking by like, it's almost disappointingly easy, you know?
Flat. It's just
It's only been like 10 minutes.
It's nondescript, just flat
Nothing.
My gut's telling me the left. And it's also the outside bend. You can kind of see the curve to the ledge. A lot of water going that way. Oh, what a just absolutely wonderful day. Took a little break on this little rocky shoal, Rudy Island. And Alan took off his hoodie, he was burning up. But man, what a gorgeous, gorgeous day, gorgeous river. Only 8-ish miles left to go. We're kind of burning through this pretty quick. Wondering a little bit how long it might take us to do the 20 miles today, but I think we'll be done at lunch.
That's 77.
Do what?
77.
That's 77, yeah. What did I say, 74?
Yeah.
I meant 77, yeah. No telling how many times I've driven over that bridge looking at this river. All right, around this next bend is Foster Falls. We just went under at 77 Bridge. I've never been to Foster Falls, but I've heard of it. I know people go there to kind of play and train with the whitewater boats, so it's probably going to be something pretty good. And it should be basically just out of view. As we turn left, it should kind of come into view. And that'll be the big one left on the trip. There may be some other little rapids and stuff, but it'll kind of wind down into the last few miles leading up to our truck. So kind of sad to see it starting to come to an end, but all the trips do. You know what's even more sad than seeing a trip come to an end, Alan? Being one of those other hammer bros that are stuck at home this weekend. Man, that's just,
yeah,
that's
I mean,
sad.
I kind of feel for him, but then again, not really.
I mean, think of Steve. He just got his brand new hammer, and he's like watching his team get beat in the first round of the NCAA. And now he doesn't even want to paddle his Carolina Blue hammer. I mean, what do you do? Like, I understand. They just stay at home, and maybe the UNC girls will win something, because their girl sports are pretty good. Once the girls win something, he can paddle that thing in public again. That sounds pretty good. Man. Very ominous feeling. Looks like an initial first ledge, and then it's probably the whole thing is really the ledge. It's a whole bunch of nothing. None of it looks amazing. I'm just gonna start going down. Probably better there. This looks fun. That left bank's moving. I'm gonna try to get over to the left. Woo! Yeah. That's a little better. There'll be some big holes in here at big water. I'll take a week of that. That was nice. Dang, we can go left or right. Let's go left for once. Take the small channel.
Foster Falls was behind us, and although it wasn't a giant rapid or something that really gave us a lot of concern, it did mark the beginning of the end for this adventure. It was one of those days, perfect for kayaking. The whole day was relaxed, the reward for yesterday's push. Neither one of us really wanted the trip to come to an end, but they always do. And if you're going to end a trip, it helps to end it on a day like this.
All right, Foster Falls is behind us. We took this small river left channel, looks pretty cool. And about 5 or 6 more miles maybe to the truck. And then we've been looking for a hot dog stand, haven't seen one. I know Alan and I were kind of hoping, but so far, no luck. But when we get to the black truck, we'll be able to find something for lunch. So I think we're gonna shoot on through, probably be there in an hour or shortly thereafter, but it's been a fun day. Really pretty. Some flat water, but some pretty good rapids. Here's those shelves I was talking about. It's crazy. Oh. Yeah. What you up to, bud? You okay? See ya. I'll leave you alone. See that? Pretty brave little deer. They must hand feed him up there at the house. So Alan and I were just talking. I said of all the thousands and thousands of miles in the Yukon that I ran, I never flipped that boat ever on a trip. And well, Alan has, but he's never flipped the hammer on a trip. And I told him, hey, it's your new legacy. You've never flipped that boat on a kayak camping trip or any other trip for that matter.
Never.
Never flipped it. Say it out loud.
I have never flipped this boat.
Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for, folks. Well, there is Big Reed Island Creek, which I haven't been on in probably 20 plus years. One of the first creeks I ever ran in a whitewater boat, but we were much further upstream. I need to go back to that one. Sounds like some little rapids down there. But yeah, so up ahead, I can hear the last ledge of the trip. And then as we round a big bend, we'll be at the truck. Almost there. And it's burger time.
Yeah, buddy.
But the good news is that we have a little bit more flat water for Alan. Well, take it in, Alan. Last rapid on the river for us today. Don't swim here. You've done so well.
No pressure.
The hammer is undefeated. I may have lied to you.
I think I hear something coming up.
Seems like there may be one more rapid to the trip. Take two. Drink it in, Alan. Last rapid of the trip. just like that, it's over. All right, folks, I'm here with world famous Parker at the takeout. They're about to go fishing, and found out he's a YouTuber with Parker's TV. What are you into? What are you into on there?
Like outside videos, four-wheeling, like fishing, hunting.
Oh yeah. Everybody go give Parker some love and give him a subscription there. Good to see you, man. Y'all have fun. See you, Dad. Y'all have a good one. All right, so when I was trying to figure out how and where to park, this was one of the options I had. About a half mile up Reed Island Creek here is a place called Paddlers, and a little campground, and they do some canoe stuff, but none of their stuff is out. They're still in the off season. But there it is, Paddlers on Reed Island Creek. They responded very quickly to my call after hours, and get their logo there. If you're in the area looking for some shuttles, looking for some campgrounds, give those people a call. Good folks. Now, let's find a hamburger. All right, folks, we are at Aunt B's Barbecue. Hickory Smoke Barbecue and Dairy Bar. They have all day breakfast, so I'm going for the pancakes. Oh, it's gonna be good. All right, we just got breakfast. Lunch, dinner, whatever you wanna call it. Well, the bacon's good. I couldn't wait. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna butter up and syrup up these pancakes. All right. Stab it with the fork and get you one.
What fork?
Knife. Might be the best pancake I've ever had.
Oh man, that's good.
I'm not even kidding. That's a good pancake.
Nice.
10 out of
quality.
10 Aunt B's pancakes, folks.
Oh.
We're coming up here for another
Coming back.
trip. Yeah. It's the best pancake I've ever had. Man. All right, folks, Aunt B's right here in Galax. Holy smokes, I am stuffed. Those were the best pancakes I've ever had. Oh man. Alan said his burger was on time. Now we got to go find Alan's truck and head home. It's been a fun one. I'll catch you next time. I don't know what it is about this truck, but this truck has several cup holders. But Alan, where'd you put this drink?
I had it sitting right here.
Alan does not use a cup holder, and he just spilled, what was it, sweet tea?
No, Diet Pepsi.
Oh, spilled all his Diet Pepsi on my seat.
Half of it.
Oh my goodness, folks. What in the world? We had such a good outro too. Oh man. What is happening? Well, good thing I learned from Austin. I've got a whole tub full of these wipes. And,
Well, you've got a format that caught it all too.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. People.
It's a Diet Pepsi. It doesn't have sugar.
How many times in your life have you decided to drive and not put the drink in the drink holder? That's what I don't understand.
Well, I didn't see a drink holder available.
It was right beside you. I moved the trash out of it.
I didn't see it.
It's right beside you. All right, so I think he knows how to use the drink holder now, which I made available to him.
I think he did it. I think he did it quickly after it happened.
Wipe the outside of that cup.
Always
It's
an
my lucky
adventure.
truck. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy. One day we'll have people in here that don't put their macaroni in the door, their tea on the floor. Anyway, catch you on the next one.